everybody. Welcome to Let's Talk Daycare. Yes, my name is Benita Whitlock, and I have been a daycare provider for over 26 years. And I'm so happy to come to you with this wonderful channel, Let's Talk Daycare. Yes, Let's Talk Daycare. And today, well, it's time for me to turn you guys down. Today, I want to talk to you about, is your daycare or your daycare center making you ill, making you sick? Is your daycare or your daycare center making you sick? And I'm not really talking about sick like the sneezies, or I'm not even really talking about sick like a stomach virus. I'm just talking about sick, just sick to your stomach when it's time for you to go to work. Maybe it's the employees that don't have that positivity. Maybe it's the employees who you are working with who just don't see daycare as you see it. A lot of them just want to sit around and, try to be on their phone and, trying not to put 100% in, and it leaves you doing pretty much everything. So, at the end of the day, you end up having a headache going home with all this stress, the stress of you taking over the burden of trying to make this daycare thing work. Okay, now if you're running your own in-home daycare, the same thing could go on as, you may have parents who, all they do is complain. Or, you may have, a situation of a child who you kept, and good and well that what this child is not working out. And every time this child come, it just make you sick to your stomach. It just make you sick. Your stomach start boiling, your stomach start turning, because that this child is going to interrupt your whole program. You already know that this child is going to interrupt your program right when you hear that coming through the door. No, stop, no, I want my potato chips, I want my candy, I want my juice, who gives kids suckers before they even eat their breakfast? And you see the parents coming, with their suckers and their gum and, taking some gum out their mouth, trying to put in their mouth. Oh, no. Let's stop that right then and there. Let's stop that. That child do not need to be eating any suckers in my program, coming in my program early this morning. That is not good, because he's going to be so high on sugar that he's definitely is not going to listen to anything you have to say. But then when you try to talk it over to that parent always has something to say. Well, he was having a bad day, so I just gave him the gum, and he just wasn't feeling himself this morning, so I just let him eat a whole pack of sugary donuts and everything, so I just gave it to him because I did not really want to hear it this morning. I just didn't want to hear it this morning. Okay. Well, if you didn't want to hear it this morning, then what make you think that we want to hear it this morning? Don't give this child candy or sugar or sugary substance while they are entering in your daycare or entering in your program. So that's one of the things. You have to just breathe it out. Because all this just get to you and you just be like, even before the day started, I have a headache, because all this negativity have came into my program early this morning. So that's some of the things that I was meaning. It's not the sneezies, it's not the cold. It's just, the negativity that is brought to you in your program that can be making you sick. So what do you have to do as a daycare owner and a daycare center? You have to let the parents know right then and right there, no, this is not to be. This child should not be having any candy coming in my program, should not be having any syrupy drinks coming into my program. No, I'm not going to have it, because he's going to upset the other children. And no, we are not going to have it. We are not going to have him feeling like he can keep biting the kid or keep hitting the kid because he can't have his way. So you got to have that talk with the parent. You cannot keep letting this build up, because it's going to make you sick and the parent not going to know about it. So the parent is going to keep on doing this, going to keep on giving this child sugary substance, 6:30 in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning, or gum or suckers or whatever that. So if you don't have that talk with your parent, then guess what? That parent would never know. So you have to get on top of some of these things to make sure that they do not bring this into your daycare or into your daycare center, so you will not be sick by the end of the day. So I just want to give you these little nuggets on, is your daycare making you sick? It's things that you can do to prevent this. You could talk to the parents. You can let them know these are the things that I expect in my daycare or in my in-home daycare. These are some of the things that I expect. Let's all get on the same page so we can run a well, healthy, wonderful environment. And we all can be happy and we all can be well. So take care and thank you. And I dropped the mic on this one. Take care and God bless.